Welcome to our channel. Michael Russell helped star Taylor Fritz to a career best season. Now he's ATP Coach of the Year. Michael Russell sensed the momentum of September's significant U.S. Open semi-final between Americans Taylor Fritz and Frances Tiafoe potentially shifting in the fourth set. Watching from Fritz's box in the stands of Arthur Ashe Stadium, Russell felt Fritz had gotten complacent and was holding back despite the match being 2-1 in favor of Tiafoe. So the Houston resident changed his approach. Russell was more demonstrative than usual with his encouragement and coaching. "I think my encouragement helped him realize the situation at hand," Russell said. "Sometimes you get that tunnel vision where everything happens so fast, you're not able to look at what's happening with a different lens. That was gratifying. I think that I helped sway the outcome of that match." Fritz won a major break point to take the fourth set before pulling away in the fifth to become the first American man to make a Grand Slam final since 2009. It was a memorable high point of Fritz's season, which tennis broadcaster and former world number 4 Brad Gilbert called, no doubt, the best year for an American in a long time. Alongside every step of the way was his coach Russell, who his fellow tour coaches named ATP Coach of the Year last week. "Especially with the other coaches voting, you don't know how they're going to perceive excellence in their eyes," Russell said. "It's just really nice to be able to be selected from such a high-caliber group of coaches." Russell, who said it was humbling to win the award, was previously nominated in 2022. A former tour pro who peaked at number 60 in the world, Russell started coaching in Houston following his retirement at the encouragement of his wife, Lily. He started working full-time with Fritz at the end of 2021. Success came quickly with an impressive 2022 title at Fritz's hometown tournament of Indian Wells when he beat Rafael Nadal in the final. But the 2024 season saw Fritz reach another level. The U.S. Open final appearance, which he lost to number 1 seeded Jannik Sinner, was just part of Fritz's 2024 story. He won 17 matches across all 4 Grand Slams, the most by an American since 2003. Fritz claimed tournaments at Delray Beach and Eastbourne along with an Olympic bronze medal in doubles with Tommy Paul. Then in November at the ATP Finals, he advanced to the final of the year-end tournament in Turin, Italy. He was the first American to make the championship match of the ATP Finals since 2006. His performance in Turin led to him breaking his previous career-high world ranking of 5th. Fritz finished the year ranked 4th in the world. "Back then I was 5, but I didn't feel like I was 5, Fritz said in November of when he first earned his top 5 ranking in 2022. "Now I'm ranked where I'm at. I feel like I belong. It's a different feeling." Russell said it was not just Fritz's best year for believing in himself, but also for acting on it and continuing to build confidence. The biggest improvements Gilbert saw from Fritz were his movement and defense, which led to him extending rallies that Gilbert believes the Californian never would have won 2 years ago. Russell and Fritz have been working on both for years. "If you had asked me 2 years before, was Taylor going to be top 5? I didn't see it," said Gilbert, who in addition to his broadcasting responsibilities coached Coco Gauff to the 2023 U.S. Open women's title. But that's full credit to Taylor and Mike. Fritz's season might have peaked at the end at the U.S. Open and ATP Finals, but Russell highlighted a particular tournament in April that set his campaign on track for such a strong finish. Heading into the Bavarian Open in Munich in mid-April, Fritz had been in a bit of a difficult stretch. He made the round of 16 at Indian Wells but lost to Holger Rune and then lost in his first match to lower-ranked players in both Miami and Monte Carlo. All 3 were ATP 1000 events. He had even lost a spot as the top American in the world for the first time in 2 years to hard-hitting lefty Ben Shelton, who climbed over Fritz thanks in part to winning the U.S. Men's Clay Court Championships in Houston. But that week in Munich changed the course of Fritz's season, Russell said. He made the final, his first on clay, which gave him the confidence Russell believes carried him throughout the year. His results were continuously at a higher level, Russell said. Even when his average level wasn't the best, he still found ways to be victorious. Russell said it is important Fritz continues to develop his physical game and explosiveness, as well as emphasize recovery and health. As for himself, Russell wants to continue connecting with Fritz and providing relevant information and help both during matches and training. Preparations for 2025 are already underway.